Hello there, my name is Rachel. I like to talk about animation, and today we talk about a new anime series from Max called Young Love. This anime series is based on the short called Love Hair that was so popular it won an Oscar and decided to make it into the series because it won an Oscar. It was that good. But the short has done three things so unique and so well executed under, I think, about 3 or 4 minutes long that it's just so mind blowing. You see the short, you get it, why decide to make a series. Because it sort of did was serve three simple things. One, love your hair, specifically the black community. He also being a good parent, specifically a good father and black entertainment because usually they don't do it enough and they sort of struggle to show responsible fathers in entertainment. And third, is sort of dealing with a loved one who has sort of cancer, kind of could pass away, could not pass away. That's what's sort of endearing about that short because they handle all three things so well executed. You just sort of get in tears at the end of the shorts. This is the reason why they sort of decided to make an animated series. This anime series, at least the first 4 episodes, was good. But I have to admit, it sort of depends on you how you feel about slice of life cartoons. If you hate him, I still recommend it because this does something very unique. The first 2 episodes are good, but you can tell they were sort of kind of struggling. I mean, the first episode, you have to know what happened in the short to get some of the ideas they're trying to pull up on the first episode. Episode 2, they continue that sort of struggling to get episode 3 to actually realizing what is the show and fully developed. The whole formula is basically struggling in the middle class of a young family, especially like a father who sells beats or basically sells music to other artists, but he doesn't really have enough time. Especially you have father-in-law or his mother sort of hassling him. That's not a real job. You have how to get a real job, like go to Taco Bell, get a job. That's sort of things that you have to hassle with other family members. Like, yeah, selling music is a real job, but it takes time. And he's trying to struggle to actually take care of his daughter, take care of his wife, and you just sort of relate to him, our main lead of Steven, that he is a good person. It's that you don't have enough time or something things sort of happen. You also have Angela who had cancer, she beat it. Now she's trying to take life in the horns now. We're trying to relive, trying to get passion, but at the same time also be realistic that she needs money, she to pay the bills, maybe she's not to do the right thing, maybe she's not a mother enough. Normal simple sort of a sitcom type of sort of shows. And I feel it really works, especially the relationship of Steven and Angela, how endearing they are as a couple. You could tell they're good friends, also good lovers, because they truly do love each other. They also truly love Zoe, their daughter, who is sort of sassy, but yet has a big heart, trying to do good things, but not realizing sometimes you can't help people. She had moments not yet fully understanding that, exploring her kind of high imagination, but yet help describe the whole show as sort of like a sitcom, but yet kind of the next Proud Family show because it is sort of like a Proud Family show. It's sort of kind of tackling things in the black community or just a community in general because you don't need to be black or understand black culture of the struggles of these characters. But yet you feel so endeared because they're just so relatable. You understand their struggles, understand what is the right choice, the wrong choice, and I feel they'll never be sort of hand-fisted. Every single such a matter that handle at least the first 4 episodes does handle it properly. Now, of course, I do recommend it. Yes, at least try the first couple episodes because I know some of you don't like wholesome cartoons. I would recommend these. Skip to episode 3. Watch episode 3. If episode 3 doesn't sell you, is not for you. But besides that, I do recommend it, especially if you're a slice of life kind of person who like that type of cartoons. Now, the animation is pretty good, but yet not yet fully mastered. What I mean, if I don't want to talk about, you sometimes you do a sort of art style if you have a team, but you don't know have the maybe the budget or the experience in the team. you could tell that sort of have rough edges here or there, like how they put sort of angles or sort of position of sort of characters. Like, yeah, you need to redraw it or do it a little bit different, but at the same time, you don't know because the team is not yet fully understand the art style or they just don't have enough time. One or the other. But besides that, that's just nitpicks because the animation is still good. It's not terrible, but you see, you still have the budget cut here and there, but all that it still is well executed. I'm sorry, starting here, but besides that, this whole show has so much potential to be greater. Of course, for right now, I could be wrong. Still, the first 4 episodes, I said it before, the first couple episodes did struggle a little bit. I mean, the first episode was great, but you have to see the short to get what the first episode trying to say. The second episode was sort of slow, but the third episode understood what is they trying to do and well executed. Of course, this depends on the rest of the episode, continue of the quality of episode 3. But because of that, I still recommend it. Especially the side character feels realistic and really funny, always challenge the main leads. What is the right thing, what is not the right thing. Like for example, like Steven, who is the artist, but they keep thinking, I mean, it's a bad idea. You have a family, get a real job, but yet sacrifice your dream. Or you need to be doing well enough, but you're not rich, but people still hassle you. That is especially the realistic life people have who go into the industry they want, but never really fully grasp because you're still struggling. And that's, I think, is the best thing about this series, that the realistic moments, like, yeah, maybe she'll help, but at the same time, if I abuse this person or I use this, you sort of question yourself where your morality really leans into. Questioning is, you doing this because you want to be a good person or doing this because you're the necessity to have money. And that's usually kind of breaks down of each episode. Not all the episodes, but some of them. But at the same time, I really like the sort of cartoony logic they use to sort of make metaphors or break the fourth wall. They don't do it constantly. They do it maybe once each episode or maybe once or twice, but it really works. And I also love all the characters, especially the side characters. My I think my favorite side character for right now is Little Ant. That's sort of like a rapper that he's sort of like Little Nas, but yet not realize how talented or not talented because he's sort of not really experienced. He doesn't know what he wants, but he keep hassling Steven. Like Steven is the only one who be real to him. But probably he's the only friend Little Ant actually has, and he just you feel Steven's sort of stuck with this kid that he's talented, but he doesn't know what he wants. And Steven's sort of stuck with him, like he's his boss, has his own music, but he doesn't want his music, but he still keep harassing him or asking him for something. It's just sort of interesting that sort of relationship, like who is the boss, me or you, or what do you want? And I think that's sort of the charming of some of the side characters. It's sort of kind of realistic sort of moments of someone who has too much power, too much fame, but they don't have the experience to back it up. But once more, that's what I mean. The show do have very interesting side characters that sort of is realistic, but also sort of flawed. But other than that, I really can't say much. Just one question: how you felt about this new anime series from Max? You think it's great? You think it's terrible? Or you think it's part of the next Proud Family anime series? Because to me, it could be. I could be wrong. I could be right. We don't know. This is still the first 4 episodes. But other than that, I highly recommend it. I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.